these shows.
Oh, and apparently we're live. Hopefully.
The problem is you can see that.
Okay. Yeah, but now I'm more inclined
No,
to look
it
there.
is just as it happened.
And just let me switch that thing off. Guys, can you see and hear us well? It's a bit dark.
Complain like that. Just say, can you put the brightness a bit up? Look at now.
Okay, guys. Let me put live chat and not top chat because I hate top chat. Hi, guys. I hope that you can see and hear us. It's good. You can see and hear as well. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everything, wherever you're watching us from.
First off, did you watch the concert? If you haven't, you're milk salts.
Did you hear that? He said that whoever didn't watch our show like 2 hours ago is a milksop.
And if you don't know what the milksop is, educate yourself.
A milksop. And if you don't know what it is, educate yourself. Oh my God, you're so... you start offending people like from not even 60 seconds into the live stream. You're horrible. It's okay. Probably, hopefully, they will leave it online for, I don't know, a few hours or something. So hopefully people can catch up. The stream started.
Very briefly. Very briefly.
What?
Very briefly.
What do you mean very briefly?
Very briefly.
What? Do you have brain damage of some sort? What's going on?
Stupidità.
La stupidità. See. So how have you guys been?
Schifo.
I'm not asking you. I mean, okay, you're a guy, but I'm not asking you. I'm asking the guys inside the internet, in the depths.
About stupid.
Like my dad, he's not familiar with technology, and he's like, jump inside the internet and find me that piece of information. And every time I imagine myself like a diver or something, like I'm diving inside, I'm jumping inside the internet to look for the information that he wants. It's kind of funny, like jump inside the internet and find me that piece of information.
Funny.
Okay, so Vanilla is around, so you will see her very soon.
She wanted to drink, but I pissed it off.
Oh, I'm sorry, your internet sucked. I hope that they will leave it up online, so if you want, you can watch it later. But it was really nice because that was the first time that we met. It was Is that your intro song?
Introduction for distraction.
Introduction for distraction. Okay. Just don't ruin the lights. Okay. Like I said, we really had fun because it was the first time that we met in 2021, and we hadn't
2020
we hadn't met since
2024 2026 2023.
Will I be allowed to finish half a sentence in this live stream, or are you gonna finish all my sentences? Just, I don't know. Ciao tutti. Hello to every country. Hello to the four. I don't know how to say this in English.
What?
The four I don't know. No, not the places. The four directions of the horizon. The four spots of the horizon. I'm
Cardinal
currently
points?
what?
The Cardinals?
What cardinals?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Um, thank you for watching the live. If you watched it, thank you very much.
If you haven't, piss off.
No, if you haven't,
off.
if you find the chance, watch it later. I hope it's available later. I'm not sure. Though.
If you haven't, you are milksops or you are a twat.
Some people said that the internet didn't work or they were outside.
Yeah,
doing things.
yeah. Money talks, bullshit walks.
What money?
A way of saying
Action.
excuses.
Action talks.
No, that's it's different. They say in America, they
America.
say money talk, bullshit walks. So it's a way of saying excuses.
Oh my god.
Are you coming or not? Die.
I don't know. Are you holding the wand?
Come.
Do you have the
Come.
wand?
No, she's coming without the one because I'm special. One.
You're a special
two.
snowflake.
There you go. The faccia. There you go.
Is
Up.
Sam having a shower? He sounds like it.
What do you mean?
No, he mumbles normally. He doesn't need to be in the shower to be mumbling. He keeps mumbling. You know, he wakes up and until the moment he goes to sleep, he keeps mumbling. And playing drums on the cat.
Kasia.
She's not fine with it.
Kasia.
She's a princess. She's not supposed to be percussion.
You have a bad breath. I need to go brush your teeth.
Yeah, you need to brush your teeth. How about brushing your teeth?
No, Bobby.
I'm not going to speak in this live stream.
Show me your teeth.
Ciao tutti.
You have a very bad breath, Bobby.
Oh, you can only find the live stream, but you cannot watch back. Well, Diana, maybe after the event finished, I believe that we were the last or close to the last act.
We played Totoro.
A
A song that we never usually play. Hey. Silence. Child.
So now that the live stream is probably finished, or in a bit by the end of the day, maybe you have to check back
Child.
and see if it's still available.
Child.
If it's not, well, we will try to make it possible for you to watch another concert at some other moments. Hopefully soon.
Look at the child there in the screen, Sophia.
Ma che
in the
cazzo è?
big screen.
The faccino. Ciao faccino. Stop pushing her belly. Don't piss her off. Don't piss her off or she's gonna scratch you a new one.
Bambi.
So how have you guys been? We haven't been here for 2 weeks.
We haven't been
Live stream. Sorry about that. How have you been? Lots of things change. Actually, the season changed. At least, can you stop blowing? It's disgusting.
I'm not blowing from my ass.
I don't care. Stop blowing. It bothers me. Ma nulla mo. It's absolutely disgusting. Somebody comes with their breath and they just blow on you. It's like,
Of course.
bleh, bleh, bleh. So anyway, going out, to walk, because I go out to walk every day. I have noticed the change of season, at least here in Reading. That is the southeast.
Yeah.
Southeast. It's the southeast of England. So you can definitely smell the spring. You can see the spring. There's all sorts of flowers coming up, but it's a very different kind of air, which makes me realize that we didn't really have any winter. We had a couple of chilly days, but nothing too big. And that was it. So spring is here, and oh my god, we are 1 year into.
And I just picked up a PCIDSS opportunity.
Good. I guess
During my live stream.
During your live stream, the
Yeah.
NHS.
No, PCIDSS. The payment card industry standard, security standards.
Okay.
Are you aware of that?
He's winning at work even Saturday night. So
yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, he's incredible at his work. Actually, something that you didn't know is that Sam was voted for the second year as the best
Not
the best
sure.
the best employee of the year for a second year in a row. And this year, I mean, like last December, he received an official recognition and a letter along with everything else that came with that. And that was pretty incredible. So I guess apart from congrats to you.
I suck psychologically.
But you also suck speaking. What?
I suck psychologically.
We're getting there. You're also doing work on that. So that's going to be fine.
I guess artists, they have an emotional struggle in general.
I'm sorry. Do you believe that emotions are something exclusive to artists?
No, but
Everybody has
artists in
everybody has
general,
their struggles.
you know,
Everybody.
they are weird.
What?
Artists in general, they are weird.
You are not. I mean, weird is something else. Um, but I mean, you've had,
How about this
because
hairstyle?
I know your personal history. You have nothing like super weird.
How about my new hairstyle? Look at that.
You look like a dick. What the That's absolutely disgusting. You look disgusting. You look like you're listening only to math rock or something. Like math I just listen to math rock. I eat just
the
rocket and
algorithm-
avocado
the
with
algorithm-
gluten-free breads.
Absolutely, but the avocado needs to be specifically cut in a specific angle, and
It's shaped in a specific way.
yeah, and
You only wear shoes of a specific brands.
yes, in a specific color. And
In other words, you're a hipster.
no, I'm not a hipster.
If
Fuck
they
off.
are called that these
Piss off.
days. I don't know if the word is out of fashion. Excuse my oldness if it is.
All right, keep going because I don't have enough time.
How is math rock? Like 2 + 2 is 4. I'm not sure. I have not looked that thing up, but
Guys,
I believe it comes from
guys,
because the band
can you
Tool was
stop?
playing this kind of.
Guys, can we stop the bullshit saying that 2 + 2 is 4? It is not.
What is it?
It's 5.
Okay. E poi?
And that's it.
E poi?
You go inform yourselves with or on Google. Jump.
No, nothing wrong with
On-
Tool. I agree.
Jump on the internet or dive like Sophia does. You dive on the internet and inform
I
yourselves.
jump inside the internet.
For marketers or economists, 2 + 2 is 5. We can speak about this next time.
Okay, you can watch it now. Just add videos to the end of the URL. Escape the World, could you please
The URM.
place the exact link in the chat so people can find it later, or in the comments or something, whatever. Because I'm unable to do it right now. Aaron, congrats with your novel.
Yes, but
And
she's-
congrats for reaching chapter 15. That's
Wow.
that's a lot of content.
That's tons of stuff.
One of you will be interrogated for murder in this chapter. Amazing.
That's fantastic. Who is me or her? It's just chances it's here.
A really short winter in the UK. I'm hoping, even though it was really hot, but another summer like last year will be awesome. Well, I take things the way they are. I never complain about the weather because those are things that you cannot help. Like they will be like that either you want it or not. So I choose to not complain.
Oh, you
Just
leave
go
that to me.
and just go with the flow. Of course, I leave that to you because you complain from the moment you wake up to the moment.
I certainly do not. The only thing I complain about is summer. Fuck summer.
Summer of which country? Of Russia? Of Germany?
Of Greece? Or
Summer of Greece. It's 43 degrees in the north, in northern Greece,
where
Celsius.
you took me to live in.
And Crete is like, and Cyprus, they are like 48
And
degrees.
even here in England,
Africa.
it reaches for a few weeks 30 degrees and don't know how.
Well, anything after 20 starts bothering me.
Yeah, I've never lived in a place with
But I
such a
do,
strong
but I
summer.
do appreciate warm temperatures because there needs to be a balance.
Yeah, you have warm temperatures here, but
We
this
need
is
to have
good.
4 seasons.
You have it here.
Yeah,
It's balanced.
it is.
What does this want? Look at that behind you.
What's happening? The fuck are you doing, lady?
See, this screen allows you to see enough.
Cazzona!
What's that?
Ma che cazzo è?
Lady,
Lady! Psst, Lady!
she's gonna jump on your leg.
Ciao! Ciao amore, sì, sì. Sì, amore, sì.
Perché mamma?
Sì, perché mamma.
No, no, vieni papà.
Mamma.
No, papà,
No,
papà,
no.
papà. Traditrice.
You piece of shit.
Oh no, that's my kid.
She was coming here. She was gonna stay.
Vieni papà, questo? Vieni papà.
See what a disgusting person he
No,
is.
no.
If
vieni.
a cat
E
comes
questo?
to me, he makes sure that the cat leaves
They
because he's
are my
fucking jealous.
kids. They are my kids. I give birth to them. I kept them in my womb.
Okay,
For-
even if you kept them in your womb
12 months.
for 12 months, don't I have the right to co-parent with you?
No, you don't.
See how I'm treated in this household.
Show who is the
Incredible-
parent here.
Incredible respect.
Vieni.
Okay, I heard about mathcore but never tried it. Is it that bad?
Nobody's commenting about my 2 + 2 is 5.
I haven't reached that part yet.
Vieni.
So
Vieni.
I don't know if it's bad or not. It's just that I find the title, the title of the genre, I don't know how it sounds like, but probably it has to be something very proggy.
Vieni.
You know, it sounds very snobbish, and it sounds very, I don't know, kind of holier than thou kind of genre. Math rock. It's like you cannot sit with us unless you can speak math. I might be completely wrong, and the bands might be totally awesome. It was more like a sort of a, I was making a joke. I was not serious about bashing any kind of music genre. I don't care about that.
No, I just cannot do one straight.
Just that he looked about a very snobbish person that is like, I like
Are
only
you
this
coming,
and
Chuck?
this and this.
Vieni, Papa.
Don't.
She's used to come here because
Don't.
I'm sitting in that chair.
Don't.
Lady, Papa. Psst. Don't touch.
I'm growing the
Vieni, Papa.
the erbetta.
Don't hug here.
I give
Lady.
her the
E
erbetta.
questo?
No.
Vieni, papà. Sì, papino, tu figlia. I'm the
You
child.
stole her away again.
No. I'm the parent.
I'm the parent. What the fuck am I? The plant?
Tu sei una guarnitura. You're the sauce on top.
This doesn't help my
Guarda.
self-worth issues. This doesn't help my self-worth issues at all.
Guardi, guarda che faccia.
It's true that artists tend to have more severe mental illness than it seems to help, and it seems to help their art.
That's what I meant before.
Well, not always, but it's quite.
Most of the time.
Are you saying that all artists in the world, they are mentally ill?
They usually have something, because that's what makes them. There is some different path in their brain and their neurons.
Look,
and that's why they see the world in a different way.
Okay, they might be more sensitive, but it doesn't mean that they are
why
all
they struggle.
Collectively mentally ill. Trudo. Okay, and generalizations, apart from wrong, they are too, I don't know, they are too general, you know.
Mamma.
generalizing that all artists are like this or they are not like this.
No, because there are lots of people that are not even artists and they call themselves artists.
And we start. So who are they?
There are many.
What kind of people are they?
Don't know. There are many.
Okay, and what kind of people are they? They are not artists.
Sophia, there is a distinction between a musician and executioner.
Do you mean the rappers?
I don't know. I don't want to make, don't want to name people. But there is musician, there is executioner, and there is artist. Okay, that's it.
I see.
So I don't want to make enemies here, and don't want to offend people. But there is a distinction.
Okay,
there.
Sam should be my new math teacher.
Yeah.
I don't have to complain about the weather because I'm preparing for lockdown. We've been in lockdown for a straight fucking year, unless we're talking about, I don't know, 1 month during the summer, and like 2 weeks or something, another month before the end of the year. But I mean, I was speaking to people about that, and I was saying that the UK has had probably the worst lockdown out of the entire world, or at least Europe. And actually I saw on Twitter they actually put out an official article saying that
Why do I see
that just Ireland had a tiny bit more restrictions than the UK. But apart from that, the UK has had the harshest, strictest, and longest lockdown of the whole world, which is, I'm like realizing it in retrospect, it kind of like, it pisses me off, and it gives me negative feelings. But like I said, for things that I cannot help, I'm trying to go with the flow so I do not suffer. But it's sort of like, because I see bands recording, bands taking photo shoots, bands shooting videos, rehearsing, or playing shows in the case of Japan, or people traveling, or people dressing up, going out, seeing people, and we're like sitting here in our jerseys, sweatpants,
But see what
doing nothing.
See the big picture.
We're not even allowed to rehearse. That's why we are playing shows from our living room, not even in the studio.
See the big picture. While the UK though is gonna be slowly going back to normal, whatever it's.
Why do you think the others are not gonna go back to normal?
See, there are countries like Italy that
everybody's gonna go back.
Yeah,
It
without
depends on
vaccine.
it depends on the vaccine.
Yeah, without vaccine, and they're not gonna be allowed
Which
to
I personally
travel. They're not gonna be allowed to travel.
Okay.
And not gonna allowed to get out of Italy.
Well, let's see about that. Sophia, I just wanted to ask the same. So all artists are mentally fucked up? No, I do not believe so. However, in order to create art, your brain needs to perceive more things than other people, because otherwise everybody would be able to create art. But art needs the type of sight and the type of brain switch that not everybody has. You need to see and hear more things than other people, and that is your art, essentially. So it takes a more sensitive person to create art, or someone that thinks a bit more out of the box, okay, to create art. But this doesn't mean that it has to be a mental illness. Probably those people, they struggled at some point, but like everybody, and they either took care of their issues or they didn't. So if they didn't, probably this thing evolved into a mental illness. If they did, it means that they took care of their inner child and their issues, and they became adults at some point. So while hypersensitive, I do not believe it's fair to generalize and put everybody in the same bucket and say that everybody's mentally ill, because I don't believe that. Sensitive, yes, because it takes a sensitive person, or a person to thinking out of the ordinary. Otherwise, they would be a regular, normal person without not creating arts. So And that counts for all types of art, like painting, like photography, making films, music, sculptures, whatever you name it.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if the concert URL is getting into the chat. It disappears when I switch between top and live chat. Yes, guys, if you want to see all of the messages, just choose live chat, because the top chat, I think it makes a selection according to YouTube's opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, just put live
to the
chat.
robot's opinion.
Fuck the
So just
thing.
put live chats.
È
Of-
Cunello game. Ne, baba.
Okay. So unless you're the channel owner or a mod, you cannot post links in the chat. So if one of you sends me a message on Facebook or on Instagram, I will post it here. Or maybe let me try. Clipboard. Clipboards.
My coffee.
これじゃない。
Look at those two.
これじゃない。
Look at those two.
So videos.
So do you have topics for today?
I don't know if it's this.
Oh, feel lucky.
I pasted something. I don't know if it's this, the correct one. I added the videos
Cool.
at the end.
Do you have topics for today?
We are already speaking about the topics.
Anything else?
Yes, I'm reading the comments. Do you have to say anything? Go ahead.
I'm leaving.
I would argue that the most sensitive group are also engineers or scientists. We do prefer to solve technical issues than, for example, face other people. Do you believe that you develop a sort of antisocial kind of attitude because you're working essentially a lot of time, restricted without so many people, or you choose that type of craft because you don't want to have to do with many people?
Yeah.
Like, which one is it? Just Naughty needs to express ourselves.
It's fucking warm in here.
Okay. Have you played Resident Evil 7? I started playing 5 last week. Yes, I wanted to speak about that actually.
She's boring. She doesn't like it. I really love it.
Okay, copy. Now I will paste the correct link. Sorry, guys. Choop. Okay.
Talent Roadie.
And how do I pin any kind of
Da-da-da-da. What are you doing?
pin message?
You too.
I pinned it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I managed to pin it. It's so the link is pinned. Whoever wants to watch the show later. So about Resident Evil 7.
Really like it.
I mean, if somebody told me, look, play this game, it's good, and they didn't tell me the title or anything else, I would say, yeah, amazing horror game, although it's, very psycho, but it's very nicely done and blah, blah, blah. But the fact that they slapped on the title Resident Evil sort of bothered me because it's completely on topic, but off topic. It's kind of more like a serial killer kind of horror survival game rather than a zombie survival game. Women, that's an opinion. It's not a woman opinion, it's a human opinion.
Yeah.
So it's just that I would have preferred if they said that under the, in the family of Resident Evil games, they made a series of games that is a bit like it goes beyond the main topic of Umbrella and the T virus or the C virus or whatever virus.
Can you finish?
So, but it's nice in general. Okay, I hate first person shooters. It causes me, like nausea. but it's a nice game overall.
You finish?
I did.
So after the Resident Evil 4, I think there was exactly no point in any other game because they didn't know what to do and whatsoever. So all the other games were completely shit.
Why they were?
I didn't finish. Did I? Did I tell you can talk? No. So
Canela.
So since all the other games they were a bunch of shit and they didn't know what to come up with anymore, they finally came up with something quality and a horror game that is you can call as such, and as it is still the same brand and it's tied up. And actually, if you see the video of the next one, it ties up even better. It's on brand. They are tying it up in a certain way, and it's quality game. Do you like it? Tough luck. It's your problem.
What do you mean? Do you like it? Tough luck, or like
Because you don't like it.
maybe
so
don't you like, or you don't like it? Tough luck. No.
I said, do you like it? You had to answer no. Tough luck. That wasn't me.
I had to answer no, so you imagine my answer. And
yeah,
you answered.
And no had to appear here.
You answered to my answer.
Yes,
without me actually answering.
And no appeared here because supposedly you didn't like it. But that's the point. You know, all the rest was a bunch of shit with people designs.
I like the one in Africa.
Everyone, come on.
And I like the one with that was the number 4.
Yeah, it was the same story rearranged. Oh, how about we make the T virus now? How about we make the C virus? How about now let's change letter. We make the D virus, and the next one was gonna be the Z virus. How about we make the zombie Sam virus? Then in the next one, come on, give me a fucking break.
So the zombie Sam virus, what would it do to people?
Probably they would have made them because I'm already zombie Sam, and it would have, I don't know, would have thrown a Halloween party in every house.
The zombie Sam virus.
And people would have started puking inside everybody's mouth, so they would have had to open your mouth and puke inside you instead of biting you.
That was supposed to be funny.
That's it.
This is not funny.
Or they open your nostril and they puke inside your nostril. And that...
Now that you said puke, I remembered that in a couple of months, the lockdown here, supposedly, it's going to be lifted gradually.
And we're going to play music. Bam, 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 bam.
And we're going to have people puking, peeing, and pooping like right downstairs because the pub is going to be open.
Oh my God. Yeah, but
people like literally come and they do their business. Number 1, number 2, number 3, everything they do.
But look at the
just under our window. Yeah,
we're gonna stay here forever.
So. Supposedly, I don't know how it is for your countries. Like, feel free to tell us in the comments so we can read and we can let everybody know. Over here, supposedly they're rolling out a plan about the about the lockdown. You're distracting me and I cannot.
This is the only thing you're gonna be hearing from now on if you don't start singing those fucking songs.
Even if I start singing those fucking songs, the point is that you're gonna do the same thing anyway.
But imagine me, 3 in the night, Sophia, did you compose? No. In your ears here.
And if I smack you just like that, are you gonna complain? Is it gonna be okay with you?
No, the fuck I care.
The fuck you care. Okay, he gives me the green light. So anyway, according to the plan, supposedly in April, a few things are gonna open up, like schools, which is the number 1 spreading activity that
Spreading in
everybody's gonna
Reading.
go and mix with hundreds of households and anyway, whatever. And then around mid-March, supposedly more things are gonna open up, like some commercial shops, I think.
Yep.
Commercial shops.
Yeah.
And I think around
Theaters.
and
Small theater.
cinemas and everything. And I think around June,
May. The venue start
May 17, we will be allowed indoor performances.
up to 1,000
Up,
capacity.
yeah, with lower capacity.
Oh,
Ah.
Trudo!
Ciao,
Guarda che faccio!
ciao, Calera.
Guarda che te!
Sì, sì.
Perché?
Psst, ciao, ciao, amore.
Ma che faccio?
So yeah, supposedly from May, we in theory we're gonna be allowed to go back to the stage. So let's see what happens. Ooh, just got back from work. Good job, Andrew. You need shower, a good meal, and relaxation, maybe a good movie. Sam just got infected with zombie Sam virus. Sophia, he's gonna infect you with a virus. He's always been infected with zombie Sam virus, but I'm immune to that. That's why we're fighting. But what the fuck is that?
It's gonna be the rhythm in your head.
Yep, many feel that everything after Resident Evil 4 was crap until 7.
There you go.
Well, for sure they were watered down, but I liked the general
Oh, yeah.
premise. The general premise.
Jorge, because you like staying stuck.
Can you stop bullying people for having the character they have? It's like bullying a disabled person for being disabled. Can you stop this
You
shit?
are not disabled.
I'm not disabled, but it's my choice. Therefore, if I like a fucking thing, you don't have the right to tell me, don't like it.
How about
Like
evolution?
what I like.
Move forward. Look to the future.
Can you stop bullying people because with the pretext of evolution? I like what I like. So,
Jorge. I'm not bullying you. I just say what things are.
just because your traumatic experiences made you allergic to anything that is older than yesterday doesn't mean that
I'm
all
just
of us.
a person that
It doesn't mean.
cherishes. I cherish and embrace evolution.
Lipon,
I move.
it doesn't mean that all of us have to live in traumatic response of being allergic to anything that is older than a month, a week, a year. Okay.
It's not about being old.
Yes.
It's moving forward.
No, yeah, that's how you are covering your personal trauma because you don't like the past for your own reasons.
That's just my
But it doesn't mean that all of us have to be allergic to the past just because
You're
you don't
fucking
like the
microphone.
past. I mean, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. I mean, like if you ask him, he will always tell you that the next album is better. He will always tell you that the newer movie is better, that the remake of the movie is better.
No, I don't tell
Than
you
the-
that.
That the new
That's
game
that's
is
a
better.
lie.
He will never say that no, the number one was better. Never.
I don't. That's a lie.
You always like the newest one.
That's a lie. That's completely bullshit what you're saying.
Is
I
it?
just recently told you that whatever, some of the oldest movies, they cannot be touched. And
Okay.
movies like that, they don't
Okay,
make them anymore.
Drop the topic of the movies. But when it has to do with technology or with everything, always the new is the best.
Yeah, of course, because
By
evolution
default.
pushes forward to get.
Evolution, in theory, it might push forward, but forward is not always a good thing. And
Yeah,
it's
because
it's not good
it's
by
not
design going
it's not me
forward.
being afraid of the unknown, right?
It's not being afraid of the unknown, but also, assessing whether that direction is the correct one.
Chances are
It's not about the unknown. I'm fine with the unknown. But the point is, if I do not agree with the direction, I'm going to say so. It's not like, because it's forward, because it's new, I'm going to go anyway, because YOLO. No.
before you get the leap of faith, you you will procrastinate. I will jump. Will have the leap of faith and assess it while going down.
You have ADHD. You cannot sit still for a second. It's as if you have ants under your seat. I do not have ADHD. Therefore, I'm able to sit and stay calm on my ass for a long time and think or ruminate or do whatever I want. I'm not like I need to be moving. I need to move. I need to move. I need to do. I need to let's go forward. Let's go. As long as we go.
There's
I
no
don't give a
as long
shit
as
about
go.
those things.
It's not even that. It's also metabolizing, with whatever feeling. It's like when I get angry, I will process, metabolize, and
I
move.
believe, like someone wise told you, this thing is exacerbated and intensified because you have ADHD.
But
It's
I'm also
not-
a person like
it's
that.
not-
She said.
It's not a default setting for every human being.
No, but no. She,
It's
That's
not a
enough.
default setting. You are.
Don't blame it all the time.
You are-
Everything I have
You are.
on the ADHD.
Okay, you are like that as a character,
Yes.
but the fact that you are extremely like that is because of that.
Also. So,
Eh.
but I am as a character
But
pushing
it-
towards evolution.
Okay, but it doesn't mean that you are right and everybody else is wrong. Okay.
I didn't say you're wrong. What I said, I just made a joke and I said Horio. And
Yeah, and you need to cut that joke at the expense of others, because if you are
no,
joking,
I just say what
while-
it is, and you need to accept it.
so you are bullying me in public and I need to accept it and shut the fuck
Nobody
up
knows.
because you are funny. Really? Really?
Who knew, Sophia, what
Really?
that word was?
Well, people can
You should
understand
have
the
moved
context.
on.
Yeah, he calls me a peasant that supposedly I want to stay in the past. Like, look at the person who wants to stay in the past. Really? I mean, really? Can you imagine if we were both ADD here? we would make the house explode. Inside here, it would be a madhouse. Panagia.
That would have been fantastic, to be honest.
They would have sued us, the neighbors.
Mm.
Let's see. I agree with Sam about Resident Evil remakes are okay, though. Sam, slow down. I think you will give me spoilers for Resident Evil 5. I liked 5, by the way.
That's my comment.
People are stupid. My teachers and classmates want the schools open, but they don't understand the virus will spread more and more. That's because people are thinking about their ass only.
Yeah.
That's why.
Like if the vaccine was something fucking sort of savior. Oh, we have the vaccine. We're gonna be saved. And we're gonna be immune. There's gonna be nothing.
Nobody spoke about any vaccine here.
No,
People just want to go back to normal.
Yeah, and I'm saying, like, if doing this vaccine would be any sort of savior. That's what I said. It's not that we're gonna be vaccinated and we're gonna be safe. Oh, we're gonna be.
No, I don't believe the vaccine is just because they want us all vaccinated, because who knows what
Sophia,
they're
it's
gonna
gonna
put
be
inside
reduce the
that
risk
shit.
of a lot.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, whatever. At what cost is my question, but that's a.
Well,
That's a
Sophia, if you grow a
conversation
dick, you always said that you have balls, so fine.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, come to think of it, I
So
always
you might as well stop mentioning the
I
balls.
always said that I have more imaginary balls than every man I know.
Stop mentioning it because you're gonna grow a dick with the vaccine.
I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, because it's extremely annoying having a dick. Right, buddy? Yeah.
Awkward silence. Moving on.
Yeah.
When football is permitted again, will they allow outdoor gigs too? Yes, Nora. I guess you wrote that before I said
Yes.
what I said. Sorry about that.
Do not care about football, but I do care about gigs.
Imagine that you have sleep paralysis, but instead of a demon, you have Zombie Sam singing in the corner. Don't give him any ideas. Well, that's what he does even when I'm not sleeping. I'm awake and he just keeps dancing, he keeps singing, he keeps jumping, he keeps playing drums, he keeps squeezing the cats. It's like he's fucking noisy to the point that I wear headphones.
You don't.
I'm wearing headphones and
You
I'm putting white noise or something. So I
Yeah.
stop hearing him because it's impossible to be productive when he's awake. He keeps producing
Honey.
noise. Thoughts on Mortal Kombat film? I'm a fan of the first Mortal Kombat. I watched it in the cinema back then. I'm not sure about the new one. For sure, they try to make it edgy and
Yeah.
bloody and ooh, just to shock Generation Z people. I like the actor who plays Jax. We saw him on Supergirl, and when we learned that he's gonna play Jax, I said he's perfect.
Trudy.
He totally looks like Jax.
Lady.
So, and he has the body and the muscle and everything, so he's gonna be
He's
perfect.
been training since then.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He's been training like for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm going to watch the movie anyway,
Yeah.
but I'm not having very high hopes about
It
the
doesn't
plot.
look bad, to be honest. But
I don't
let's
know.
see.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm always petty and I'm expecting the worst.
No,
so.
don't. I don't have any. I don't know. I need to watch the trailer again. I will just watch it very quick, and I watched it from mobile, so you can imagine.
I'm entering and seeing you having a fight. I'm sorry, Dark Angelus. It's like we cannot help it.
Sorry, she's a piece of shit.
I'm a piece of shit, or are you a piece of shit?
No, you.
That you're trying to manipulate everybody.
Who's
Everybody needs to go my
manipulating
direction.
who? You fucking twat.
I'm a twat.
Yeah. Who
Because
is what?
I don't want to follow your tastes and your direction.
Nobody said that you need to follow anybody. Right? I just called you. I just stated a fact.
Blah. Coffee is finished. Hi, I'm from England. Hello, England.
Hello to you.
We are not from England, but we are in England.
We are in England.
So
we
they
love
open the
it.
schools in 2 weeks, so they're vaccinating the elderly. Logical, isn't it? Totally.
That's logic. Though they should vaccinate the young ones first.
They should make a Mortal Kombat movie where there is only babality or friendship at the end of all battle. That would be nice, especially if you take some form of, I don't know, catnip tea.
I think they should vaccinate the young one first, though. I believe.
They should vaccinate them and
They should vaccinate
and sterilize them too.
Yeah. They should castrate them.
Did you guys see the Monster Hunter movie? No, we haven't. Is it good? Popcorn.
Ready.
Are you fans of Dream Theater? Yes.
No.
You got your answer, I guess.
No.
I love the Scenes from a Memory album.
No.
It's one of my favorite.
No.
No. Okay. Well, we like Dream Theater.
No.
There is someone online. There's actually a few people.
No.
And she fucked that.
Yes.
There's actually a few people saying that we sound like Dream Theater, and I'm like, where exactly did you?
No.
I don't. I mean, I like Dream Theater, but I think we sound minus 50% like them.
No.
Minus.
No.
Like not even close.
No.
But anyway, other people said that we sound like Nightwish, and I'm like,
no
way.
No.
We don't play power metal.
No.
We don't have operatic vocals.
No.
And other people said that we sound like Epica, and I'm like,
no.
Probably has to do with the fact that it's
No.
the common thing is that there is a female singing.
No.
And that's about everything we have in common with all these bands.
No. Probably from the amount of no's I have said, you understand how much I like all these bands.
What do you think of 6 a.m.?
Yes.
I don't
yes.
care.
Yes.
I don't care.
Piss off.
I don't care about Nikki Sixx.
Piss off! his history.
Okay,
I would just mention irrelevant puns, and he's a piece of history.
He
and
is-
6 a.m. is piece of art.
He is history, but I don't care
Come
about this kind of music.
on. Have you ever heard of 6 a.m.? Go study.
I'm assuming that it's going to be sort of neo glam, like glam-ish hard rock.
Go listen.
Isn't it hard rock?
Mm,
What is it?
Go listen.
Go listen. Okay, what is it?
Go listen.
Okay, I'm not holding my breath though.
You go and listen.
You guys cannot be compared with any other band.
There you have it. Because we are not trying to imitate anybody, to be honest. I'm not trying to mock any other band.
And no, Epica, they are nothing compared to you. Well, thank you very much. That's a very high responsibility, obviously, and thank you so much for saying so. But they are very established musicians and lots of respect.
No, I'm not trying to say that
They are
not
very
good.
and highly professional.
Yeah, they are professional. I'm not trying to say that they're not good. I'm just trying to say that I don't like them.
It's
the same
not
way
the
I don't
genre
like
that you like.
Dream Theater. The same,
It's
they are
not your genre.
extremely good bands, guy.
No,
And I also see them live.
They
I
are
also
incredible musicians.
have seen them live. So I went to see Dream Theater. I went to see. No, Epica didn't go to see them, so I'm not gonna go. But I've seen Nightwish. I've seen. How is the new? I don't even know.
I've seen Tarja. I've seen Within Temptation, and I've seen Delay.
So I've seen Nightwish
I
with
think.
Tarja. I've seen Nightwish with the second vocalist, which I don't remember. Stop pushing the fucking microphone, you twat.
Levi,
Um,
don't listen to him. I'm gonna give you herb.
How was called the second vocalist?
Tarja?
The second Sophia.
Of who? Of Nightwish?
Yes.
Annette Olson.
Yeah.
What's happening? The TV? Switching on, off, on, off.
It's just a computer. It's a piece of shit.
I see. Annette Olson,
yeah.
I think. That's her name.
It was not bad. It was not a metal singer.
Okay, you don't have to be a metal singer. But okay,
She was very pop, Sophia.
Nightwish never stopped being a metal band, though. That's true.
Yeah, no, she was more on the... She was good for pop, to be honest.
In my honest opinion, you sound like Season of Ghosts. And that's the biggest compliment that you can make to a band. Because really, we are absolutely snobbish about copying others.
We're not copying, and
can I speak? We are snobbish about that, and whenever we see someone like ultra obviously copying someone, it looks ugly and it looks sort of embarrassing and awkward.
Yeah.
And we say like, I don't want to be like that. We don't want to be like that. So I mean, everybody has influences, okay?
Yeah.
So it's impossible. Like, what you compose is the total sum of everything you've ever listened, plus a part of ideally, a part of your own soul, which is your contribution to music or to your art in general. But some people just skip that last part and they just but blatantly copied artist Marilyn Manson. It's like so many people shamelessly like copy pasted the entire thing, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, you are a cosplayer, you are not an artist. You're cosplaying sort of a musician, but in a musician way.
Can I have the pen? Makes me feel more office style. This is a key factor because we recently had a podcast with Metal and High Heels. Where, by the way, you can check it, guys.
I haven't posted about it yet.
I think I've shared it on my Instagram stories.
I shared it in the newsletter.
Anyway, check it out. And I recently mentioned that in that podcast, I mentioned that the only way to do something important and to reach and to have a message is to be your own self and to be original. So to not imitate anybody. So to be individually original. So this is what we are doing. For example, in the first album, the first album didn't have much, how can I say, control. The second album, I had much more control, and we did it. So we delivered a message. Now, for example, this year was more frustrating, and you can definitely understand that this new record, I am more pissed, and you will hear it in this new record.
I see.
Can't you confirm it?
You're pissed. Yeah, we said that, but it's better if we show people rather than
Yeah.
So, describing
for
it
example,
also.
A Leap of Faith is what's going on. She's gonna come with a ball. A Leap of Faith is it was for us the moment of our life where it was really a leap of faith. Right now, I don't know what kind of title the album is gonna have or the singles, whatever it's going to be. It's really gonna be a kick in the face. And
Yeah, but don't allow people to build expectations.
No,
and think that we're gonna sound like Metallica because
no, it's
we
not
won't.
gonna be Metallica. I'm just saying that it's gonna sound different because every band has to have an evolution, and we are evolving into something because exactly that's
After being injected with a zombie Sam virus.
Exactly because what I was saying in that podcast, you need to be individually original, and you cannot. And I'm exactly that person I was saying before. I'm evolving. I keep evolving every day, and I push to be different. So the band is gonna sound a bit like A Leap of Faith. It's gonna take thing. What the fuck is happening with the cat?
What the fuck are they doing? I don't think that was the cat. I think that was
from outside.
a cycle from out.
So it's gonna have elements from the first album, from A Leap of Faith, but I think it sounds very, very forward. Anyhow, very long speech, but be original, and don't imitate other bands. And don't be a twat. Otherwise, be a tribute band. You'd rather be a tribute band and sound and play in the same bar every weekend or every two months and be a garage band.
Tribute bands are good, and there is a place for everyone.
Yeah,
in the scene.
But if you want to be an original band and you want to be called as such, don't imitate others. Otherwise, you will end up playing at the same bar every few months, and that's how you get the title of garage band. You don't want to.
And garage bands also have a place in the scene, and it's a good thing to do that. And this is not.
I'm making a serious speech, okay? And I'm not supposed to be the polite Sam. You know that I'm the bad Sam. You want to be the PR person, okay? Be the PR person and save yourself.
I am the PR person.
I will explain what's happening. She's gonna save her face.
I'm the PR person.
I'm the bad person, and I don't give a flying fuck. So I'm telling you, and see me as a bad person. If you want to be a garage band, do what I said. She's gonna save the situation. I'm going to the kitchen 1 second.
Signomi, are you calling me a liar?
No, I'm telling you that you're gonna be more polite than I am.
It's not about being polite. It's about realizing that everybody has a reason for existing. And for example, you used to play in tribute bands, and that's what taught you to become a good guitarist and to learn stage skills. I never played in any band before I joined Bloodstained Child. Nothing.
I went through but
therefore I didn't get the experience. So when I joined, I had zero experience.
You're facing difficulties because you didn't go through that process I went through.
That's what I'm saying. So it's essential.
But there are people stuck.
Yes.
Where I said
the problem happens.
There.
Okay.
This is where. Okay, so
you don't need to explain this to me. Okay. I can explain this to people.
I explain this to people. If you don't want to do that,
you are not explaining. You're just by bashing people. You're not explaining this to people. What he means is that when you are calling yourself an original artist, but in fact, for people, you are calling yourself an original artist, but in fact, you are just a sort of tribute band of, let's say, Marilyn Manson or whatever other bands.
because you're dressing up kind of.
you're
The
sort of
guitarist,
ripping everything off.
the guitarist
then it's
plays
sort
the
of
same kind of
awkward.
style,
It's
the
sort of
chords. Yeah.
you know, but that's also a choice. Okay, that's also a valid choice, and people have actually made huge careers by being copycats of others. But it's just that we are not going to be that, and I refuse, because I find it super insulting for my personality to be copying somebody else.
Sorry, in the industry, where is this proven that it's gonna lead you far?
Everywhere.
Make me an
How many
example.
copycats? I mean, like, take the Japanese scene.
I'm not talking about Asia. I'm talking about we are in the West.
Everybody copied Diran Gray and made a career.
Okay, I'm talking about the
And
West.
then everybody else
No,
copied
I
the
don't wanna,
Gazette and made a
I
career.
don't want to talk about Asia. We're talking about the West.
Even America. I mean, how many people were copycats of blah, 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 whatever? Now we're not going to make a showdown and drop names.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Make names.
I don't care enough to do that. I'm
Okay.
just telling you that, yes, being a copycat. Signomi. I'm going to say something mean now, and call me a bitch if you want. But how about the symphonic metal scene of this world? Didn't everybody copy Nightwish?
Yeah, that's why many bands are pointless.
Yeah, many bands are pointless, but they are having a career and they are having success. I mean, I don't like them because I don't like symphonic metal. I hate power metal. I hate most of metal apart from electronic or some progressive and some alternative metal and all those unstraight, unorthodox, unusual kinds. You know, anything that is pure blood, I don't like it.
That's why, because
So-
every girl is putting a corset, putting a candle up their ass, and
A candle.
because it's defined to be gothic.
So
supposedly.
according to Sam, this is how opera is being sung, by shoving a candle up your. Really?
This is how I perceive it. It's a candle up your ass, a corset, and that's gothic.
No offense about guys or girls who are singing opera, but okay. So let me catch up because I forgot. I didn't have the chance to read many of the comments.
This is my first female metal fronted whatever band, and this is probably in the last one, because I always said to myself, I'm not gonna play in a band with a female whatever band.
And not only you played in a band with female vocals, but you also got committed to her.
I cannot wait to do Zombie Summer, and to finish this album. I cannot.
So, you know me, was that a personal attack on me?
I want my boy time. I want my bro thing.
Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna get the fucking job and grow a dick. Okay. I mean, you're gonna have your boy
I
time.
spat my coffee.
I mean, didn't you say I'm gonna get
I spat my coffee.
the coronavirus vaccine and I'm gonna grow the thing? Because I always say that
Are
I
you
have
gonna
balls.
be a hermaphrodite? So you're gonna put the dick inside
Stop, eh? This is getting too far.
Yeah.
This is too much. I believe this is too much for YouTube. This kind of shit, we can say it between us and laugh,
Lady.
but not on YouTube, please. A lady's giving us the stink eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He overdid it. Past. Dot. No, you're not like Dream Theater. You would never torture us with a 3-hour-long concert. No, we wouldn't.
No, guys, I cannot do this. You know, when the rhythm starts getting,
I like.
and it's like, you got stuck. What's your problem? Fix it.
So, just to wrap up about the symphonic metal scene, usually what people did in order to create those 5 billion bands with the exactly same copy paste, it's like a chick with a mole goth level corset and
Candle up your ass.
4 monkeys around here. Nobody gives a shit anyway. They might be ugly, but everybody pays attention to the boobs, in the corset.
Usually there is a blonde guy, and usually he's
the rest, nobody gives a shit. So
usually he's
nobody, but the approach. I'm here. I'm criticizing not the people and not their faces and not their level of musicianship.
Oh,
It might be good.
okay.
I'm judging the approach and the marketing,
But you cannot.
the marketing strategy behind this kind of thing. I find it ugly.
You
And
cannot.
just because Nightwish did it very successfully and they created a genre, even though it's not
Because
what I like,
Nightwish or Nightwish.
I appreciate that those people, they contributed immensely to the music scene. Okay,
Yeah.
they are a piece of history, and uh everybody, like, pretty much,
Hmm.
let's say not 100%, but a good percentage of female fronted bands, they just copy pasted Nightwish, and then Evanescence came along, and then the other half also copied Evanescence, that were never a metal band. They were just a rock band with gothic aesthetics and a bit gothy sounds, but they were never a metal band. But for some reason, they consider them a metal band. But anyway, whatever. So we had the Nightwish cosplayers, the Evanescence cosplayers, and then which other band was super influential? Nobody. And then we have the newer bands like Delane and like Amaranthi, and that they are creating their own cosplayers underneath. Okay, so that is my opinion. I'm sorry if it was too straight, but
Anyway, the band. I
Anyway.
cannot do this generally. You know,
So-
I look at bands, so
boy bands.
and I look at America, so I
5
cannot.
Seconds of Summer.
Oh, fuck that.
Okay.
But,
Your thoughts on Delane splitting up?
sad. They were a good band.
They
Apart
were-
from the last album, what the fuck is that? It was completely.
I didn't listen to it.
No, it was.
I
was confused. I mean, like it's like.
I've never listened to Delane for a whole album. I
The
think
whole album.
I just listened to a few singles, but I was
the
not.
whole album was weird. So, I mean, I'm not a fan. You know, it's usually female fronted bands. I can do 3-4 songs, and then I switch off. Then I go back to listen to bands.
Yeah, female fronted bands. I mean, it does not reveal the genre. What kind of genre? There are plenty of female fronted bands. There is
Whatever. I cannot stand a
Hip-hop,
woman singing.
rap,
I cannot do
rock,
It
pop.
it bothers me. Probably it's the compression of the vocal lines.
You don't like,
Women singing,
unless it's Paramore
unless it's Paramore.
or yours truly.
No, even that. Paramore, I can do 30 minutes, but even there, after 30 minutes, I need to switch off.
Okay, you prefer male vocals, fair enough.
Yeah, I prefer male vocals.
That's
sorry,
fine.
but Paramore is the band I can stand the most.
I see.
I can stand the most. Yeah, Paramore I can do.
Annette Olson is very good for rock and roll, in my opinion. She has a voice that can fit in many genres. I agree. Name a band everybody loves but you hate.
That everybody love and
Everybody loves but you hate.
go for it.
Everyone. I hate most bands. No, that's not true. Everybody loves Nightwish. I don't hate them. I just don't care. Everybody
love
loves.
and you hate it. Yes. you-
Everybody loves.
And you hate it.
Metallica. I hate Metallica. I mean, I appreciate the musicians, but I cannot.
Cough.
I don't like Slipknot either. I mean, I liked their first singles with their first album back when it came out, and it was the fantastic period where new metal
I have one.
new metal was flourishing, and we were partying, and I was wearing a 3/4 cargo pants, and that was a life.
I have one for you.
Tell me.
Slayer.
Slayer. You don't like Slayer?
I fucking hate Slayer.
Okay, good.
Apart from all the European, I have plenty. If you want, I can feed you. I have that in theater.
I have plenty of
I
bands
have
that
plenty. I can feed you.
that are very popular. I don't like, I don't know, Black Veil Brides. I mean, I don't like most. I have a bit of unconventional music tastes.
You
I
know
think.
what it is? You know what I love, she hates. What she hates, I love. So
Sort of like that. James Michael. Who's that?
There are plenty of comments to catch up with, but we need to switch off also.
Tribute bands. Wait, I'm catching up. Catching up. Dee dee dee. We love you too. It says here, I only like 2 old songs from Nightwish. Well, it's not my genre. I mean, give me Visual K any day, even if it's a copy of Deer and Grey. I don't
Which is
care.
not even a genre.
It is.
I'm gonna get aggressive.
September Morning is a pretty awesome band with a female vocalist. Sam got hurt in the feelings. I don't like Slayer either. Did you get hurt? Do you like September Morning?
No, God. I can get very petty.
Yeah, I will get very petty too. But they when they started off, they were good. Like several years ago, they had made a very nice video, very nice costume and everything. But these days, I'm not sure. I wonder if it's about the music these days or something else.
Yeah, the deliverable is very poor.
But anyway, everybody can get stuck in a rut. We cannot judge that because we've been through that.
Yeah, of course.
So we wouldn't like, to be. I still do not understand why original bands aren't that popular. Well, there can be many reasons behind that.
Yeah, of course.
Because if the original bands is not good enough or people are not ready for that sound yet, they might not be popular. Also, if the original band doesn't have money, they are probably not going to be popular unless they are extremely lucky and they have a fairy godmother that somehow magically discovers them in a nightclub and picks them up and makes them famous, which is kind of the old Hollywood tale that doesn't really happen that way anymore. Sometimes it still does, but it's very, very rare. It's not the 80s anymore.
Yeah.
And then if you manage to rot and eat your entire life trying to have your big break, and you spend like over 10, 20 years pushing, at some point, you might actually stand the chance to get some recognition.
Yeah.
Long story short, if you want to play in an original band, you need to have lots of love,
passion,
zero expectations,
passion,
and then passion and lots of money to feed, like to keep feeding into that bottomless pit.
Yeah.
So I can only listen 1 or 2 songs from Slipknot. Same here. I never got the hype.
No, I cannot even listen to one song.
Okay, came across your music with A Place to Call Home for the first time the other week. You've gained a fan. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ultimas579 from England. I remember you're from England.
We love England.
We love England. We live in England. And
I love England.
God bless England.
Yeah. I love England. She knows it.
Eh?
I love England. You know it.
Yeah.
I think you understood it.
Thank you very much for listening to A Place to Call Home. The album that we are currently preparing is going to be more aggressive, so be prepared for kind of a lot of electronic stuff. The electronic element of this electronic metal band is going to go a level up or 2. And the metal element of this electronic metal band is going to go again a level up.
There's not gonna be any candle up our ass.
So. No candle up our ass. I'm not singing. I'm not singing opera. No. So a band from my country were so awesome and had their own sound, but when you are born in Romania, you won't get far. See what I mean? Certain countries are underprivileged by design. I mean, like here in England, you play in any corner. It's still England. Everywhere there are chances, there are opportunities. Somebody's going to see you. Somebody's going to listen to you. You're going to get picked up. You're going to play in a different venue. But when you're in an underprivileged country like Romania or Greece or
Italy
is not an underprivileged country.
Oh, it is. Yes, it is.
Bless you, amore.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Nobody gives a shit about
Are you comparing the opportunities for musicians in Italy to those in Romania?
Who picks you up in Italy?
Or in Greece?
Who picks you up in Italy?
I don't know who, but
Nobody.
half of Europe's or a third of Europe's bands are Italian, and the other third is German, and the other third
Just
is
because they fucking migrate to Germany, Switzerland, and they go to England. That's it.
who?
Because the musicians
the
migrate.
Italians.
Yes.
Anyway, Italy is not underprivileged.
Because the north of Italy, you take your car and you go to Germany in a few hours.
When are you planning to release new material? Well,
Depends on
hopefully.
here. Push here.
It
Otherwise, 2 a.m.,
Okay, are you done?
4 a.m., 6 a.m.,
Oh my god.
an alarm per hour.
So we are hoping to have a new single out in a couple of months. And what? Well, the album, and this I can tell you responsibly, the album must be finished by the start of May. So we're planning on having a new single out in a few months.
Otherwise, she's gonna get the candle up here ass.
E basta with the candles up people's asses. What kind of No, I'm not singing opera, thank you.
Oh, she's puking. No, not on the ciabatta, baba. Saved by. No, baba. It's all good. Shock.
This cat never vomits. Why did she vomit now? And she was ready to vomit.
Yeah, she keeps vomiting.
And she was ready to vomit on our power source.
Yeah. Okay.
See, you keep saying so much bullshit that
She got stressed.
even Cinnamon Cookie vomited. She never vomits. I'm sorry, amore, are you okay? Cunelli,
Yeah, baba.
Cunelli, perché tu sei stressata?
We need to switch off.
Io
Time to switch off.
Perché?
Time to switch off. She's upset. Stop. This is the first time I see her puking, Papa. She needs a hug.
They aren't even alive, just a singer. Who? Who is not even alive? They had to promote their album in a nightclub, and the nightclub caught on fire. What?
Who?
Oh, that band from Romania. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
That's horrible.
That's tragic.
Jesus Christ.
That's...
Παναγία. So in the episode 4 of What of the Round Table podcast, we do a recommendations part of the podcast. I recommended both Blood Saint Child Stargazer and you guys with a place to call home. Thank you, Andrew. We owe you. Thank you so much. And you know, when you do those kinds of things, you can just make sure you can tag us if you write. You can write us on Twitter so we can just retweet your episode so other people can listen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Not sure what I just stepped into. Swedish Spirit, you just stepped into our cat that usually has a very strong stomach, almost vomiting on our power source, like this close. And we would have had our power source maybe short-circuited inside this house, and all our lights would go off and the camera would go off, and close enough. So I think Neme, I'm really sorry that you had to go through this, and I cannot even imagine what the families of those people are feeling. This is not something that you get, that you overcome.
No, you don't. Great.
So what else? Am I forgetting something that I wanted to say?
No, but I think
no.
it's time.
So like I said, today we played a show at the convention, and we are hoping to book more and more and more conventions to play, a physical concert for you, because supposedly the UK is going to allow indoor performances again from mid to late May. So we actually had some talks with organizers to play some shows in May. I don't know if those are going to take place. Maybe not. But the good thing is that things sort of kind of maybe are looking up. Well, not according to me, but according to the news. Because me, I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist, and I'm always like, I don't believe that. It's like,
Mhm.
there's something under the hood. Anyway,
Mhm.
so in theory, officially, things are sort of looking up. So hopefully, we're gonna have the chance to see you first of all in England, and probably after summer, or after summer in Europe, and hopefully beyond Europe.
Mhm. Fine.
Okay, so that's about it. And now our next show is again a virtual festival that you can watch for free, and that's the 20th of March.
Perfect.
That's a Brazilian gothic metal festival. So if you want to discover new bands, if you're one of those people, that festival is definitely for you. It's called Ravenfest. It's from Brazil, and it's like a grassroots gothic metal fest. And yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay, so it's pretty late, and we're gonna let you go ahead with your day, and we're definitely gonna go to a rest because it's been a long day for us. We did lots of things, and I think it's time to shut down and just die. No candles, unless you want to sing opera yourself. Okay, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and take good care of yourselves and those that you care about, and look up, because life is still worth living, and don't fret. What the fuck are you doing?
Ending.
Okay,
This
I'm
live.
ending. Okay, whatever. I couldn't even. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Goodbye, and see you next Saturday. Bye.